Alright, YouTube. Got another fail video for you here. What's failed today is these nickel metal halide security lights. Um, Years ago, you used to be able to buy a mercury vapor light, which is the standard in these lights. Kind of, I don't know, I guess you could say it put off like a bluish light. And really nice light. It was good and bright. Really good security lights. I mean, the bulbs, I'd say you could easily get 5 years conservatively out of the bulbs. And when the bulb blew, no big deal. You put another bulb in, and you're good to go. Once in a while, your eye would go out. But as far as the light is concerned, they were like bulletproof, man. Nothing wrong with them. Well, apparently, in this whole move to go to LEDs and everything, well, actually, this started with the compact fluorescents. And they got rid of our incandescent bulbs. They also got rid of the mercury vapor security lights. Supposedly use too much electricity, and you're not allowed to use too much electricity, even if you want to. So then they came out with the high pressure sodium, and after high pressure sodium came the metal halide, and now they have regular fluorescent, and I believe they have LED now. But here's the thing. um, when the mercury vapor went out, I was forced to go to high pressure sodium, the orange lights. And I got irritated with those because they bulbs last for about 2 years. And as long as you can catch it in time, um, you got to change. Once you start noticing the light gets dim, you need to change the bulb, else you'll burn up your ballast, your starting ballast. Um, so I hated that because pretty much the first bulb, if you caught it in time, you could change it, get another 2 years out of the light. But I've never gotten two bulbs out of one light. By the time the second bulb goes bad, the ballast is burned up. You can't buy the ballast. I don't know, you probably could online, um, but it's just crap. It's something made to fail. So this metal halide light came out, which is double the cost of a high pressure sodium. High pressure sodium is like $44, and I believe this is $88, $89. So I said, well, I'll give it a shot. This daggum thing lasted, I have to check, but I think this lasted like 8 months, and it's dead. Um, I went and bought a new bulb, thinking it was the bulb. I couldn't get it to work. I brought it down off the pole, got it all torn apart, checked for loose wires. I don't see any burned up marks, any sign of anything getting overheated. I even took my sensor off and just straight wired it. And, as soon as I hit the power, I hear the transformer buzzing, but it's this stupid start ballast is dead. Um, so, I mean, it's double the cost and didn't even get a full year out of the daggum thing. So, I just figured I'd tell you guys if you're out shopping for security light. I think next I'm gonna go try the fluorescent. I got one already. The light output is horrible. It's like a real dim. Even you buy the most powerful bulb, it doesn't put out much light. But I put that one up about 2 years ago and haven't had any problems out of that one yet. Um, that one is actually kind of nice because there is no transformer or starting ballast or anything in the fluorescent one because everything is contained in the bulb itself. It's basically just an oversized compact fluorescent bulb is all it is. So I guess in that respect, it's all right because you don't ever have to worry about changing your whole light because everything that has to do with starting the bulb and running the bulb is contained in the bulb itself. Um, so I would say either high pressure sodium, you're going to get 2 to 4 years out of it. The compact fluorescent. I don't know yet. I know I've gotten 2 years out of it, but I am not going to buy another metal halide bulb type because, man, I didn't even get a year out of this thing. And that's ridiculous, paying double the price. And also, in case y'all didn't notice, if you buy one or if you already have one, um, if you read that little packet, the little warning packet that came with it, it tells you that these lights are a fire hazard. Um, the bulb, this metal halide capsule inside here can explode, and if this glass doesn't contain it, that glass, I think it said, is like at 17 or 1900 degrees. So pretty much it'll explode, and you'll have 1900 degrees molten glass falling on whatever is below the light. You know, so for me, I keep it raked out. Um, haven't raked it in a couple months, but potentially this bulb could fail and fall in here, and if it's really dry, we got a fire going. So I think they should just take these junky things off the market. Um, and if I was you guys, I wouldn't waste my money on buying one. Not worth the effort and aggravation of putting it up on the pole just to have to change it a year later. Not to mention the bulb is what I just paid. I paid $27 for this bulb. I mean, geez, Manetti. So there it is. There's my little rant about metal halide lamps and their junk. All right, YouTube.